What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing that I haven't done in quite some time, and it's going to be from Ringside Collectibles, and this is going to be my AEW Wave 3 figures. So let's get right into it. So first we're just going to go ahead and cut right on into the box and see what we get. So I didn't order the entire Wave 3 because there were a couple of them that I was just very hesitant on, you know. I was like, I could live without these in my collection. And to be honest with you, the two of those is Rio, and nothing against the women, just I'm waiting for their women's division of their figures to get a little more in-depth before I go all into it like the WWE Elite ones. I didn't get any until they started adding the new articulation to them. But as you see when we open up the box, right there in front, we have my favorite two from the line, and it is Orange Cassidy and Darby Allin. And these were the two I was most excited for from this wave. Kind of bummed out I didn't get the Darby Allin chase, but it's all good because I love the normal one just as much. But let's take these out and take a closer look at them. Alright, so first off for the video, we're going to be taking a look at the Darby Allin from the wave. And just look how immaculate this is. The only thing that would have made this better was a cloth jacket, but I can learn to live with it. But as you see, we do get the skateboard here. We get the half face paint, which is a really good touch. Sadly, this figure takes place before, or is based off his appearance before he got the full arm tattoo on his, I think his left side. As you can see, it's from June 29th, 2019 at Fighter Fest. But nonetheless, still a great figure. It just means they're gonna have to give us another one later on in the line. But this is my most anticipated figure for this wave. I think this figure is absolutely amazing. And actually, with the AEW Unrivaled collection figures, I'm starting to get two of each for the set, just so I can have a set mock and I can have a set loose on my shelf. But let's get right into our next one, and we have the man Orange Cassidy. Now, I love that they gave him the cloth t-shirt and the cloth jacket. I do not like the way that the shirt and the jacket are attached to each other through Velcro. I mean, it makes it a little easier to take off, but it would have been nice to have those two separate pieces. You can take a look at MD Toys video to see how that goes. Also, the rubber crotch piece here. I get that they did it so you could put the hands in the pockets, which is Orange Cassidy's signature, but I would rather this been a cloth material since the other parts were cloth instead of this rubber, because I've heard it really hinders the articulation of the figure. But nonetheless, it's still a great figure. As you can see, AEW does take their time with their figures. You got the unique molds for the pants and the shoes. Also the hands, that can't be used really for any other figure, I don't think, because you see he has a lazy thumbs up. And these two right here actually is the same torso. Alright, and let's get into our last two from the wave. We have the Young Bucks. Now, this attire is 1,000 times better than the first attire, in my opinion. This looks like the Golden Elite attire from when they were teaming with Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi in New Japan. But apparently this is from the January 29th, 2020 episode of Dynamite. But it's still beautiful. As you can see, we have a massive update on the Nick Jackson head scan. Looks so much better than the first wave. The first wave was just, I don't know how that head scan ended up making it to production. But this one actually looks just like Nick Jackson, as you see. They fixed the skin tone on these figures so they don't look as washed out as the first wave did. Up next we have Matt Jackson. Now, the figure that had the best head sculpt in Wave 1 is now the figure with the worst head sculpt in Wave 2. And that's saying a lot because the Pac head scan and the Riho head scans are pretty rough. But look at that. I don't even know. I guess they were trying to go for a yelling scan. But it's just, I would much rather have this because this is what I think of when I think of Matt Jackson. But nonetheless, still great. As you see, we had the cloth tassels, which I think have a little sleeve up under them to kind of protect them from staining the legs of the figure. I wish this coat would have been cloth, but I see why they didn't do it. It would have probably lost some of its touch. But still great. Anyways, this is going to be my AEW Unrivaled Wave 3 review. Which ones are you picking up from this wave? I'm really sad that I didn't get the Pac figure, even though I did not like the head scans. I got to get my hands on it, to be honest with you. I'm going to put a Mattel head sculpt on it, see how that looks. I've seen a few people do that. I need to do that myself to see how I like it firsthand. But As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you want to see down below. Like I've said before, I'm a huge wrestling fan. I don't know if you guys want to see that type of content, since I know there's a lot of people out there in the market that do that. But if that's what you want to see, leave me a comment. Let me know down below. But as always, take it easy. I'm out.